Oh, that does work. Nice. Although my mic sounds different now again. Okay, why? Oh, no, right. I disabled those. Was that clever? Let's have a think. Maybe I'll cut even more. Ouch, 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 ouch. That wasn't good. Getting myself tinnitus with this, damn. Okay, so I'm gonna have the noise gate even lower then. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So, what do I need? I need to maybe have a clue what I'm gonna... Arm? That works. Do my MIDI things work now? Let's see. Oh. Yes. No. I think it worked. Yeah. Alrighty. So, what the epiphany? Something. What was the thing I learned yesterday? Oh, right. That the nose doesn't work like that. It needs to be way less complicated because, yeah. Well then, let's try and get that done somehow. Do I have any of those on the point? Oh, I can hear every mouse click now. So I need a noise gate kind of. That's annoying. Oh, I could also just do that. Does it help? Yeah. No. Okay, well, pity. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna disable that then. Oh, wait, it needs to be there in the audio chain. Ah, still audible. Okay. Pity. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Okay. So the idea was there was some idea. First of all, let's just start out from that. I'm gonna do a bit today, I think. I'm not gonna mess around with the head shape at all. That has to be like, I have to kind of have that set for now. The nose is a problem. The nose is a problem. I think it's complexity more than it's art, really. Let's have a look. If I just remove some of those, I won't use the invisible thingy bobs, the masks. They should not work now, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they only work if they actually visible but hidden. Okay. I'm gonna delete these things. Is there anything else somewhere? The highlight. But it's just for opacity. Yes, okay, that's all right. Those are irrelevant now. Okay. Maybe I should. I'll just put them in a thing just for organization. Yep, right. Okay. So I think I want to have the nose like the holes. They should deform on their own, I think. Yeah. What else was there? There was something weird yesterday at the end. Oh, the brows. They had some weird... Yeah, they moved kind of different from what I thought they should. Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. Just so I don't forget again. Let's have a look. So the thing was that this should move in and out. Well, well, now that's the question. Should it? I mean, yeah, just from the idea, it should move inwards. Because if you... why is my music on too? Everything is... What? What? Now it's there, then it's gone again? Okay, let's see. I would really like this. There. Okay, that works. Weird. Was I? Okay. Oh, that's a good. Let's try this. That works. Okay, now I can troubleshoot this again. And these are all correct. And the music should go through just the secondary. Yes, and it is. I don't get it. How does my thing just turn itself on and off all the time? That is weird. Okay, well, that's just how it is then. Okay, let's... Now I have a double. Oh, when they're switching the scenes... because it's a duplicate and not a reference, I guess. Well, that's something to consider. Okay, good. Still not my problem now. I am just gonna... What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna have you two here, right? And... I'm just gonna reverse that. Maybe. But also, I'd want to have the the opacity reversed, I guess. Right. Let's do this at a 50 and this. Yeah, just have kind of round numbers somewhere. Okay. Does it make more sense now? Yeah, bit. I think. Okay. So that's good. Same for this. Come on. Oh, this clickety clack makes me go crazy. Don't like that. More noise gate. Sad as it is. Okay. I just have to be closer to the mic then, I guess. And maybe not. I mean, I'm not typing that loud, so still. That mic is just way too sensitive. Well, it's just live. So it's 90% for them both now. Yeah, I mean, it's not symmetrical, but it doesn't need to be. Really. Okay, that makes slightly more sense. Good. Okay, that's I'm just gonna leave it. And now, again, the nose. Today is nose day, I guess. So what I'm gonna do first is just remove some of the parts that are not the problem. Do I want to have... I mean, I could use those and just use their opacity. Let's think about that. It's way easier, first of all, and almost the same as having a mask. Yeah. But the problem is, first of all, the shape. The shape is still weird. So I'm just gonna redo the shape completely. And that's... I hope it's gonna kind of help with something. Okay. Just realized there's something missing, right? Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah, weird. Okay. So, first of all, how am I gonna do this? I guess I'm gonna try to do these like real simple at first. Just like that, just to have everything real simple. What's the reference point? It is the low part of the eye there. Yes. Okay, so it's shifting a bit in relation to the eye, but the mouth is shifting way more. So it too should do that. Maybe the mouth is just doing too much. Yeah, I guess it is. Why? Why? Let's see. Oh, it's just the song. Okay. Sorry. because I feel like there's some doubling up of audio sources. Okay, so now this is moving okay-ish up. But not okay-ish down. Because the eye is moving into a different rate down. Less. Okay. Okay, let's try and be kind of everything relates to the eye now, I guess. Yeah, okay. Same now for the mouth. Yeah, I just have to redo everything there. Right. Reference is that thing there. Let's see. Yeah, it shifts a very tiny amount. That's okay. And this, well, this doesn't work then. I mean, it shifts a tiny amount too. The opposite direction. The problem is the beard, I think. Currently. Go away. Let's see. Is that because it doesn't move correctly currently? Yeah, looks. Still not correct, really, but better than before. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna take that first of all. Left and right should still be good for the mouth. Well, good is maybe a bit much, but where did I put the... should be here. Right. So this is incorrect because of what? It needs to be less. Just less up there. Yeah. So this part needs to shift down further to kind of imply that the chin is going down more even than it is really. Currently it's just getting squished. So let's see how this looks. Just that. I mean, it seems like it's rolling across the skin a bit. But maybe that has to be the effect. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, just like perspectively, sure, that is what's happening. It's rolling out of view. That's just how it is. And maybe if I have this one more... come on. More visible, it would be a better reference point to indicate that the jaw is actually staying the same, maybe. Or it just looks weird. It's more on the weird side. Damn. Well, okay, let's just leave it at that first of all. Okay. So, oh, now that's where the... okay. So if I talk here, the Yeah, it's gonna cut in there. Okay. Oh, holy, I even clipped it. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna clip the mic if, well, not the mic. I'm gonna run into the limiter if I speak too loud. Cool. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, where was I then? The nose. Right. Holy ADHD. No, not really, but there's just so many things. So many things are wrong. And they all intertwined. Do I want to have reference lines, maybe? For the horizontal things. Would that help? Not sure. No, let's just try and get this with imagination and stuff. So, the nose. What does it do? When you look down, you just have less line of sight onto the nostrils. So, that should be easy. Kind of. Let's just get smaller. Like that. Just like that. Right? Not much, but a bit. If you look up, you should be able to look a bit more inside there. Just a bit. Okay. Now it's of course more enhanced for, or more obvious for looking down, but also not a lot, but a bit. Okay, so that's kind of the only thing I would want to change, I guess. And I'll leave everything and the top part completely the same, yes, because I need some reference points. And if everything shifts all the time, then I'm get lost. I don't want to get lost all the time. Okay, so now theoretically, neutral position. Well, these intersect there. Now that the lower nose moves, the relation to the mouth is different. I feel like the nose needs to shift even more, especially this part here. Just to have it real flat if you look at that. Yeah. Okay. So, which part do I want to deform even? None really, to be honest. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna try. Do I have to deform it? I mean, the lower lip is already very bulging, so that can maybe be a bit less. Looking down, just a bit. But not for up, I feel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna not have everything like symmetrical. It's just how things are right now. Okay, let's save this and try to get this nose to do its job of keeping the face together. Okay, so first off, the mouth. It can't go that far. It just doesn't work really. Even if it might be perspectively correct or something. I just can't get it to do the thing correctly. Yeah. I just need to limit myself to stuff I can do. Not get overly, what do you call it, ambitious. Right, that's the problem. I know it. I know that's the problem, so... Okay. So... what do I have as reference points? Let's have a think. The problem is this part shouldn't shift much in relation to the... What's the part? I think it has an anatomical designation. Damn. Upper lip. What's it called? I mean, I never really... Ah, the philtrum. Yeah, I was thinking about phylum or something, but... Damn. Yeah, the cleft is the philtrum. Okay, never used that in my life ever, but it is there. Okay. So that's one reference, the philtrum. And I think, well, the midpoint between the eyebrows and a bit relation to the eye too, but that is shifting so much from the perspective that it doesn't really work out. Yeah. Okay, let's get the deformation working first. So this part should be way smaller because you just can't see it as much. Should the other part become larger? Kind of, yes, but not as much, I feel, but a bit. Okay, that of course moves the center line of the whole thing. Do I then move... Let's have a think. Because the center is still here and kind of there, so it should shift a bit. But not as much as the deformer kind of would make it seem, okay? Now, as this is a ridge, a curved ridge, this should... What should it do? It should just have a bit of a curve on it, yeah. So I need to deform that. Do I need to deform everything else? Yes. Okay, so different from yesterday. I'm gonna shift everything over. Is it? No, it's not. Of course it isn't. Why would it retain that, right? Let's have a think. I don't want that to look at it. Anyway, don't want to bulge on that maybe. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Does that help with perspective? Yeah, a bit. Not much, but a bit. And now I want that part to be way smaller. Because it would not be visible really. I think. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Ah, well, it looks kind of a bit like it, but this part should stick out more actually. So it's not just the shift inwards, but also the kind of compensatory shift outwards, the bulging of that part. Yeah. Okay, so I did not take that into consideration yesterday. That would squish this even further, which is good, I guess. I'm just gonna squish this like completely. Like damn the symmetry of stuff. Just have everything kind of okay. Oh, now there's... Oh no, there's the center ridge. How does that... Oh, because of the these here. Right, they do drift apart, I guess. Is that a problem, really? No, I think I'm just gonna leave it as a reference for me currently. Okay, now... What do I want to do with this part? I think squishing it in up here might actually help a bit. Although that would not be happening. No. I don't like that. Okay. I mean, it makes this more obviously a curved thing. Okay. This part still doesn't look like it's sticking out really. I mean, I feel like I have to still kind of work on the nose holes, like individually, like on their own deformer kind of. Yeah, because this, I mean, it would kind of happen like that. Maybe I'll just give it a try with this. Just yeah, I think that is maybe the better way to deal with it. Just have it like kind of fade out, and at the half point maybe have it at like 80, because it shouldn't be as much of a difference there. Or maybe even 85. Yeah, so it fades out quite fast on that. Yeah, okay. Maybe that'll do. Okay. Let's have a think. So I can do this for this part too. And by 15, yes. Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, that doesn't work. And 85, was it? I think. Okay, and then have this reflected. Let's see. What did I miss now? Okay, so all of that motion is symmetrical. The opacity too. Okay, so that's kind of okay-ish. Let's just not have those for a second. So how much? Well, I mean it is... This part's still not correct. I think I need to have it slightly straightened out up there. Yeah, that's a bit too much of a shift from midline. More like there. Okay. Yeah, can do this. And now the other part. Right, I think I'm gonna have to fade out this a bit too. It's that, right? No, it's not that. Again, wrong. It's the shape. Damn, it's the shape, right? The other thing is the point on there. Yeah. So these will also... Oh, they are already... Yeah, of course. So that's good. I will have that go down to maybe 15. Okay, so that's almost not even 15. Okay, let's see. Let's just see the motion. It is different, definitely. Yeah. Okay. This point, it's still gonna be that. Maybe I actually will have both of them kind of more visible. Nah. I think the nose should not be. It's best if people don't notice the nose at all. I so get why most people just have a little bit of a triangle there or something. It's such a pain in someone's one thing. So nose shape L. Same here, just different. 15 here. 21 there. Right, I did do just 21, 15, 21. Okay, yeah, there. Okay, so these are now mirrored? Yes. Okay. Did that help at all? Let's see. Oh, I need to maybe... Hello. Yeah, there we go. Maybe have that. Oh, right, I haven't done the angle, the corners yet. Right, okay. But it is at least not... I mean, sure, the eye is a problem. Why is the eye a problem, though? Maybe it's just the... it's the tuning of the model. Okay. Yeah, straight on, okay. That would have been a problem. Okay. Good. So now, trying to do the stupid corners. That's gonna be fun. Let's... How do we do this? Maybe. I'm gonna do it... I'm gonna try and do it the easier way and gonna approach it from this side. So I know I'll squish this in a lot for looking down. Alright. Yeah, that goes in a lot. So I can kind of... Oh. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do anything of that, of course. Wait a second. If I now... If I just delete those again. And then set them again. Does that work? I don't think it works like that. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna synthesize those and try to clean up the mess. Well, okay, let's see. That's a problem. Okay, what is... There's so many problems now. Okay, first of all, the mouth is shifting way too much, of course. Yes. Yeah, let's just not have a mouth, I guess. Bye-bye. So don't get completely distracted by that. And what else happens here? So, from neutral left to looking down, it just squishes. That's okay, and looking up, it doesn't do much, to be honest. Is that as it should be? I feel like the nose, the point should move up a bit more. Just a feeling. Let's just move everything here up a bit, just to emphasize the looking up shift there. Yeah. Let's see, is that kind of the same now? Oh, that's so weird. Gonna have to do it here then too. Maybe not as much, but a bit at least. Yeah, Still weird though. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to remove those, because there's so much weirdness going on currently. And I'm gonna have to redo the face. That looks like... I mean, this is okay-ish. Bit too much maybe. Bit not enough squish or lift upwards. But this is just deforming it out of shape and bulging it out there. That doesn't happen if you look down. Alrighty. Let's try and kind of hopefully get this slightly better. It's too much. Too much. It's also, I think, of the... Yeah. The weird shifting of the beard now. That makes it look even worse. Okay, let's not have that then. How does it look? Well, yeah, it's okay. I mean, in the midpoints, it's okay. Just the extremes are really weird. Okay, now for this mess. Let's think again. If I look down, it has that. Is that kind of... It's too much. It's just too weird to look at. Even though it might be slightly correct, it's weird. Do I maybe want to squish this in a bit? Just make it slightly more tapered there. To give the illusion that it's going in or down. Maybe that's the way to do that. To have it appear smaller. Yeah. Maybe that's the way to go. Okay, a bit more then. I don't think that's how perspective works IRL, but I think the effect is kind of correct. And now for users here. So the problem was it looked way worse with the beard on, so let's have it. Because of this, first of all, because this doesn't work. That's just wrong. And the beard does float somewhere. It's just sliding somewhere. Okay. Does it slide on these two? Not as much. But it's also not correct. Okay. Let's fix the beard then before I try to do the other stuff. I thought I had that kind of better yesterday, but maybe that was imagination. So let's bring this down, just down, and it's out of sight kind of. And then it slides in there. Yeah, well, what could be worse? Okay. So that's those up to there, okay? Let's try and do this on this side too. To where? To about there-ish. So maybe a bit more. Yeah. Slightly better. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at these now. They should go down. Same for here. Those should go down, I think. Right? Yes, maybe. It's still sliding all over the place. Might have to redo the beard completely, like complete new art and everything, and just glue it on or something. Oh well, glue is even worse, but the idea of glue at least is worse. So this is weird. This needs to be different. What is the weird part? This roundish thing down here is weird, I feel. Needs to be slightly more angular. And there was this... There was this sticky out part there. Just doesn't work. Just doesn't work like that. Okay, let's see. Can I kind of get this similar? Oi. Nah, that's very different. Doesn't matter though. Let's see. Oh, really? I mean, this has more pointed. Yeah, this is more pointed there. So maybe a bit less. Ah, this is too round again. The problem is here. Like this there. That I don't like that. It has to conform to my wishes, please. Or I'm gonna give it a thing. I don't want to really go on at the mesh level, but maybe I have to. Okay, so next problem is the beard is not coming in here. At least not enough. Where's my things? Ah, I see. Getting confused. Okay, let's just do this now with a brush because I think I'm gonna redo it anyways. So this is now just so I have a less distraction. Slightly better. Ah, this is even worse. Even more distracting than it was before. Why is that? Because it slides so much, yeah. If I do these as midpoints, does it help? Might. Just to delay the movement. Although, do I need to delay it or have it earlier? This movement is just wrong. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna redo the beards completely things. That doesn't work. It just doesn't work like that. Okay. So, two things that might actually work, maybe at some point. The nose. Let's see. I had it kind of for these. Let's see. Does it do its job a bit? Meow, 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 meow. Now? I mean, I can't even go to the extremes, really. Yep. It's right. Question now is the highlight. Do I want to keep it just like it is? Yeah, for now, yes. Okay, does it look weird compared to the eye? Could be worse. Okay. Now this. Does this... Oh, right. Somehow this kind of freaks out sometimes. Oh, it still does. Okay. So this shadow thingy, it only has opacity currently, right? Yeah. Oh, and it gets squished by the parent deformer. Okay. Do I want it to be maybe somewhere else actually? Maybe even closer to there? And closer down there, just like there. I mean, it's supposed to be the shadow in the... really in the nose... under the nose. I don't think it works. Maybe it should have it way less obvious and... yeah, maybe like this. I mean, it's visible, but not too much. Let's see how does it look in motion. Does it even really come into play? Well, a tiny bit, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay then. Okay. So now I need to redo the mouth. Yes, I need to do that because now it's weird AF. Right? Is it? Oh, it's not as weird. Well, still, I need to kind of have the perspective thingy-bobs correct in relation to the nose now. So, let's see. Shift here is minimal, no shift towards any side there. Good. Center stays the same. No deformation here, squish down there. Alright. I can... yeah, and here it gets weird because it shifts like somewhere. Why does it do that though? Does it... maybe it had the old corners. I guess, maybe. Let's see. Yes, it had. Okay. Okay. So let's see. What can I try to improve? Centerline is alrightish. Stays where it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like it needs to have a bit of a tilt for those angles. Just a bit of a rotation, inwards, outwards, upwards, something. Yeah. Even if it's not my favorite thing to do, but so rotation. Is there any way to quantify this? Is there anything, any number anywhere? No. Huh. Okay, so whatever I rotate, it's just something. Oh, weird. Can I rotate? I've never tried this. Where would it be? Here? Oh, I've never tried this one either, but that would be, I think, very helpful sometimes. Temporary rotation. Let's try that. Does it have numbers anywhere now? Maybe it's... no? Still no. Okay. That feels like a miss. But it does rotate. Deselect. Okay. Okay, that was one thingy bob too much. One Control Z too much. Yes, okay. So just save that. Weird. Well, I'm just gonna rotate then by feel, I guess. Arm. Am I even rotating in the correct direction? Yeah. Okay. So it does rotate by about maybe 5 degrees now? Maybe 7? Is it about the same? Well, yeah. I mean, it's not much. It's supposed to be much, so maybe a bit too much already again. I mean, well, it's the extremes, so. But this seems to be too low now. Like compared to here, it seems to shift down. There. Why? Why does it do that? Oi. Just because of the rotation? Okay, let's see. If I move it up a bit, does it help? Or is that just... doesn't really help much. Okay, it feels like I have to undo the rotation on the inwards. Yeah, okay. Well, that is kind of tracks, I guess. Because this part would be less affected by perspective shift of the thing. Yeah. Okay, does it still shift down? Yes, a bit. Okay. So just touch there. Now it shifts up a bit on both. Well, whatever. Let's see. Maybe it's not as bad. So let's see. Nom 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 nom. Well, I mean, oh, at least the brows do kind of, they do the job now. Okay, so that's okay. Let's put you in the middle so the camera is not freaking out. Okay, this is still wrong there. So I still haven't solved that really. And the lifting of the shin is also still not really correct. Okay, let's see how it looks with a bit of a backdrop there. Just to ground it a bit. Let's see. I mean, that's still weird here. Yeah, so this I have to kind of get right. The other angle there is okay, yeah. Okay, so that kind of works. Of course, the beard will now completely ruin some of that again, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it just isn't. How would I do that? Let's have a think. So, I need it. I mean, in some parts the shift is okay-ish. In other parts of the movement it's like there. That shouldn't happen. How am I gonna do that? I could. What could I do there? I could just have a completely. Everything is beard. No. And then fade it out here with a thing in the middle, just an invisible clipping mask. But the problem is then I won't get this effect here. Do I want that? I could just... could just ignore that part then. How would that help then? I mean, if everything is beard, it would maybe conform better to the... let's have a look. If this... no, this. If I have this, and everything in there is beard, it would still shift all over the place. Yeah, okay, so that would not work at all. Yeah. Okay, that's a complete misconception? Something. How could I could try to have, I could try and have the beard referenced, glued in part to this line, and then... But the thing is that line a line, really? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I made it a line. Damn. Okay, so that would work. That would work. Kind of. Let's see. The mesh of the beard was like complete messes, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Like this is all a complete overlaying mess, which is good in some sense. And the clipping ID. Let's not clip you for a second. Is there a way to toggle that? Who knows? I don't think so. Okay, so oi. I would like to not see that. Oh, there we go. So how much? Oh, music. Music's dead. Music's not dead. Nice. Okay, let's see. I mean, the thing is, first of all, I do need all the beard, I think. Right? Do I need these parts? Well, let's go from the start, because those are the most relevant. Yes, and these just layer up on that for... Yeah. And the last ones, what do they do again? Oh, they provide a bit more of subtle gradient on the sides, right? So kind of all of those are relevant and necessary in their own way. Would it help to have them all on one mesh? I don't think so, really. I mean, it might help to have them all on one mesh for one side. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna try this stuff with the glue, even though I have no clue what I'm doing there. So what I want to do now is have you... I'm just gonna take all of that, I guess, and copy it, and can I actually edit all of them at once? Paste it. That kind of did a thing. Let's see what it did really. Okay, so every one of those now has that too. Okay, Maybe not what I wanted, but what I got. Okay, let's reverse that. Control Z again. Okay, so let's have a think. I have this. Why is it? Oh no. Nope, 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 that was bad. I think. Yep. Shit. Well, okay, let's give it a minute. Maybe that works, because I think the invoking the texture atlas from this part crashes thumbs. Yeah. It doesn't look so good. Okay. It kind of looks crashed. Okay, let's see. How do we... Okay, now that works. So what I wanted to do actually was... What was it? Oh, I wanted to have these in solo. Right, that was the thing. And then edited. Oh, it does work. Oh, that's a mess. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. So. Oh, no, the solo doesn't work in modeling. Oh, it worked. Ah, that's the thing. Okay. So, what I want to do is delete everything. Delete everything, yes. And paste that. Right. Right. And then I'm just gonna have a new thing around. And where am I gonna connect? Here. I feel like I want to connect up there too. I need another here. Maybe another. Kind of feel like... How do I want to do this? I like to have a neat... No, I don't want that. So maybe like this. The problem is I'm not sure about the technical implications currently. Okay, let's just try it like this. So all of these are kind of thingy bobbed. Yes, let's just do it like that for a second. And then this is just doubling up on that. And this one too. No. Oh, because I've solo on. Oh, I'm just one. Okay, these are different. Right, they're supposed to be different. Okay, so I am gonna do the same steps though. Go away. Can I still? Yeah, okay, that's nice that it's staying in there. Deselect those. And now let's start from up here and maybe go with that in mind already. Okay, I can just go somewhere. Doesn't have to be that neat, I just realized. Just neat enough. Yes. I mean, this is still bugging me. Whatever. I don't even know if that works at all. So let's not be too precious about stuff currently. Can be precious about it if it works. Well, same here. I mean, these I could maybe just actually copy paste, but not gonna. I'm not gonna because I want to see what the kind of required amount of precision is there. So that's why all of them are gonna be different a bit. Maybe I can then at the end just copy paste the best one or the two best ones. This looks so weird. This looks good, kind of. I mean, they're all interesting in their own ways. In some parts, they're all bad. Oh, this is just... Oh, it's flipped around, so that's why it's... Ah, okay. I realize the problem there. Maybe let's just start from this side then now. Just to have a different idea of how this might work out. Oh, and this one I'm gonna do 2 rows of them. To see if that kind of does a different thing for the deformation there. And this one I'm gonna do like this, and then just gonna delete some of the old ones. I think at least they're the old ones. Yes, maybe. Yeah, they should have been. Who knows? And then connect these up and do this. So it's more of a mess, but different kind of mess. Yeah. Okay, so now they all have the different stuff, which is absolute not what you want. And this. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna save as a new thingy bob, I think. Yes. Just to be sure. Yeah, I don't mess up everything now. I mean, even if we've been the first or the second or the 7th time, I think. Why is the music so thingy pop? Drum and bass a bit, please. Just a bit. Let's see. Drum and bass, right? Might be. We'll see. Okay, so for this to really work, I'll have to delete those, because everything in here is now going to be controlled by glue, as far as I understand it. So we do this, I think. We do this. Select all of those. No. Maybe. I think we do not. Well, let's have a think. I mean, I need to... Where are they all gone to? Damn, does that not work now? Arm. Shit. Okay, something is not doing it the way I think it should. That's why I never try this. So let's only select the ones where there's actual overlap, first of all. Like that. I get binded. Well, please have 2 art meshes selected. Oh, just 2. So I can't do like 6 at once, I guess. Okay, I mean, okay, let's see. Maybe that's the reason. Who knows? Okay, let's see then. Does it work if I do it like this? Plus these. Oh, that's the shit. That's the thing with plus and not plus, I guess. So I need to be slightly more careful there. Okay. Yeah, kind of, like, who knows. Okay, so that's one. Let's see if that's actually how you do that. Not sure, but... Okay, so these... Ah, okay, so at least now I know which one I've binded before to the other. That's good. Let's try and... Oh, that was not it. No, I kind of want to bind the same again. Can I save a selection? I don't think I can. Oh, okay, I mean 1 out or something else doesn't maybe not matter at all, but... Still bugging me. Still bugging my whatever my brain is. It's a brain, I guess. I mean, if I take 1 more with each, it isn't... Yeah, okay. Just gonna go up. What? Okay, shit is already going down, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's about my experience with glue. Everything is fucked after you do it. Okay, so well, I just have to power through that and see how to unfuck it then. Okay, I think it's something with the strength of glue, but I'm not sure. Ooh, that looks so bad. Everything looks so bad now. Maybe that's a problem if you glue many things together. That gives the ugly face a completely new meaning. Oh, maybe it's because they are flipped around. Who knows? Who knows? So, glue stuff. How do I do that now? Opacity of weight is just the thing. What's it called? The brush. Weight and size is, yeah, so only these are. So glue weight 1 is the thing I care about. And now how do I change that? Do I not have a brush? No, that does not do brush stuff, I guess. Maybe I misremembered how this works. Does it? Do I have to work? No, I don't have to do it in here. How? I don't remember that. Damn. Do I need a tutorial for that? Oh, yeah. That is kind of like the thing I want to see. So let's try and get this somewhere where I'll remember it. there. Okay, so this thing, right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there we go. So first of all, the brush size, something stuff. Brush size doesn't do anything. Wait. Okay, so I want it to be. What do I want it to be? Where's the stuff? So I want it to be following the line. Shit. Do I need to kind of have a clue what I'm doing? I feel like yes. How do I get this? How? I mean, green is always nice. Having everything green is cool. It's a good color to not feel stressed out. So have it, everything's green. All as green as it just gets, I guess. So everything is green. That would mean what? And why is the size not changing really? Huh. Let's have a think. Let's have a think. So theoretically, I want the weight of the face to be the thing that completely overrides the beard things, right? That's like my goal in life currently. How do I get that? Because I feel like these are the ones. This does it like 50-50. This increases the glue weight 1. Oh, maybe I need to have it all red then. So the face has all the power kind of everything. Arm. I don't know. I mean, because the upper part where the face is actually, or the thing, Bob. What do you call it? The head. There, everything is red, which would tell me that everything there has the complete influence from the thing. This is weird. I think I'm gonna... What? Did that cut all the glues? Wait, what did it do there? Because I think the problem is the inverted parts. They fuck up the thing. These don't. Really. If I cut those, everything's cool. Maybe I have to do those first and then mirror them. Oh, that might be it. Interesting. Does that do stuff now differently from what it did before? I'm not sure, to be honest. Does it look better? No, it's still kind of... Well, the mouth looks way worse now, by comparison, I guess. Let's have a look. What does this mean? Face glue stuff. So they are still different. I'm still wanting to have everything in red, I think. So the face has like the control. Oh my monitors are shaking like crazy if I go like this. Yum yum yum. That's not good. Okay, so everything's red. Same about here. Everything's red. Although on the one side doesn't matter at all because there's nothing there really. Okay, so if I move this now, it just deforms with the face shape, which is kind of what I wanted, I think, but also not. Yeah, so this doesn't work because I don't want it to move with the face shape at all, really. What the fuck? That's not Brazilian. Oh, just listen to something else. Okay, so this didn't work at all. Okay. Recent file. No, that's not it. Why doesn't it... Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna load something really old then. I thought I'd actually kind of... Oh, it's got autosave on, but still. Let's see if I load that. Huh, weird. Weird. Doesn't matter. I haven't done anything in the last 20 minutes that really would be worth saving, so that's okay. Okay, so weird beard movement is still there, but yeah, okay. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's have a pink, well, maybe end a break, I guess. So yeah, well, that's kind of okay-ish. I still have that on. Let's see. If I turn off my cam, it should now just move in a loop, right? Yeah. Oh wait, it's the loop I have for my thing. It's not the posing. Huh, weird. Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Nice, that did work. The toggles, they do work. Somewhat. Yeah, nice. Okay, so what do we do? We save just for the sake of saving. Right, so beard is, well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do like the artwork somewhat differently. Now the mouth. Yeah, that's okay. So I had yep, yeah. I see the problem. So I had changed that, and then I've saved, and then yeah, okay, so I'll kind of have to redo this a bit somehow. I can get it similar again. Let's think, what did I do? Something like that, I think. Right? Yeah, okay. And I mean, at least the most egregious parts of these I can maybe, I mean, like this and that going down. That's just plain wrong. That's not how you do that. It doesn't work like that. What? So, when I have that and not do it, I guess. Let's see. Okay, now that part doesn't shift. Let's see. Okay. The next batch, I guess, even. So they go up, which they shouldn't. Really? Should just stay where they are. And shift towards the side. Yeah. Let's see. Well, at least a slight part of that is not as bad as it was before. I could try. What was this? The thing I saw there. Revert to original. Let's do that. Oh, just for an art mesh. It's not for deformers. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Validate, no. Rotation, no. Nice. Yeah. Bit more. Because I feel like maybe this shift down there is... Maybe that wasn't so clever. Although... in that shift there, that's not clever at all. It's one of those, right? That shouldn't happen, or it should be there all the time. And it has to be there. Maybe just not as much. Let's see. That's all of them. They all shift. A shifty bunch. Maybe slightly less. Nah, that don't work. It just do not work at all. Okay, again, I guess. And this time with minimal anything, I think. What's the things that really need to be done? There's nothing on the... like here. What do I need to do? Nothing really. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with this at all. And here, what I need to do is get these to disappear. Alright. Now, let's see. This is of course really bad because of this. Yeah, this going up there, going down is shit. I can't have that. Oi. Stop it. Yup. I really like that move. Okay, so at least this stays similar in the same level. Okay, now the face is kind of shifting about a lot. But in relation to what really? Wait a second. Is the save I'm working on? Oh, no, it's still... Okay, so it's not like I did delete everything. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. So, the brows now. Let's have a look at this. Because this needs to shift closer together. Is there anything I need to do here? No, let's just leave that as is completely. Okay. But this needs to shift over.